Friday. I wanted to talk to you about two things tonight. First of all, the podcast is not going to happen because, I know it sounds really stupid, but my dog ate my power charger to my laptop, right? Because here's the other part. I just wanted to show you because, I mean, how stupid does it sound to say, okay, there's no podcast because my dog ate my charger? Yeah, that sounds lame, right? So I just wanted to show you and prove to you that I am telling you the truth and I'm not that lame about this. I would just admit that I was too tired to do it. But as soon we have it on order and as soon as we get it, we will definitely resume with the podcasts. So aren't y'all lucky you get a video tonight? And let me tell you, I am kind of pissed off. Because as you saw in the title, Tommy Robinson, first of all, is one of my political heroes, okay? He was my 89th Twitter follower, and I remember that because that made me feel like I was doing something right. And I know he follows everybody. I know I'm nothing special. I get that. That's no problem. But I was just so excited. I was like, yes, win. And I remember I wrote him, and I was like, oh my God, I messaged him and said, oh my gosh, thank you. You made my day. Thank you so much for following me. Thank you for all the work that you do. Thank you for, putting yourself out there, and all the little fangirling things that you do. And he was kind enough, to write, thank you back, like, thanks. And I'm sure he does that for all of the people that support him. And I think that's one of the things that makes him so approachable. And that's why he has such a big following, too. I think that's one of the reasons. So, excuse me, when I heard today that he had been arrested, I was pretty angry about it. Because he didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, they got him, for breaching the peace. Give me a break. You know what he was doing? He was doing what he does best. He was reporting on something that a lot of news organizations probably wouldn't report on. Because he was reporting outside of a courthouse in Leeds about a Muslim rape gang. Two of the people there that were being sentenced today, hearing their verdict, they had raped white girls, some as young as 11 years old. Okay, so he was there, and he had been live streaming for an hour. I don't know how he could breach the peace when it was just him. He'd been talking to his phone again for an hour. It was his cameraman. It was one supporter. How is that breaching the peace? Give me a freaking break. The UK, the police, they have been wanting to get him again for the longest time. I don't know if y'all have read any of his books, but he barely survived prison the first time. But anyway, it's really ridiculous that the thought police is definitely alive and well in England. And the other really funny thing about this was he was arrested and sentenced all within the same day. I don't know about you, but normally there's the way that a court case works is, there's an alleged offense, and then there's an arrest, and then, the lawyers get involved, and then there's, the actual trial, all these things, and then, eventually come to the sentencing. They sentenced him all within the same day. Does anybody else find that a little weird? I sure do. Not only that, the judge, Denise Marson, she basically put a ban on everybody in the UK from talking about it because of this Contempt of Court Act. So basically, because of that, she was able to put the gag on it, and any news organization or any person that accurately reports the story, it is now considered a crime. Are you freaking kidding me? So you're telling me that the UK is basically now a police state, and they can, put anybody in jail for anything, or they can try to censor you for anything now. They can try to censor you for having a different opinion. You want to know what really happened was the fact that the UK, they care more about the Muslim refugees than they do about their own citizens. And I'm just going to say it, Islam does not want to assimilate into any culture. They want to take it over. Okay, some cultures are better than other cultures, and you know what? Islam is not compatible with our Western culture at all. It's not. It's never been peaceful if you do research. Okay, let's just cut the crap. If you do research on it, we have been warned throughout history about how dangerous Islam is. Islam does not allow for other religions. Islam tells you to kill the infidel. Okay, and so this is what happens when Islam takes over your culture. You can, now the thought police is out and about, and if you don't agree with what they're saying, oh, well, now we can censor you, and now we can throw you in jail for 13 months, and that's what he got sentenced to, okay? So for Tommy Robinson to go to jail, that's probably a death sentence for him. If he's put out with the general population, he probably will not come out alive. And so now they have ruined a man's life, someone who's married, someone that has 3 kids, for literally just caring about his country, caring about what is happening in his country, in his hometown. And they've ruined his life all because he had a different opinion than they do. And all because he dared to stand up. It is absurd and it's dangerous, and that is why we fight so hard over here to completely derail the left's agenda. Okay? That's the thing about the left. They will accept everybody. Oh, the men that wear dresses. Oh, the women with the butch haircuts and the pink pussy hats. That's all totally fine. Y'all can do whatever you want. Oh, but you white conservative Christian over there, you better agree with us or else, or we're going to try to censor you. Look at the kid in Oregon that wore the Trump shirt, right? The Trump border wall shirt. And because some of his teachers were offended by it, he now is suing the school because he had to take it off. Okay? I mean, look at like what happens to InfoWars. Every time InfoWars goes out and says anything, it's, oh, they have to leave, because God forbid they have another opinion. Are you kidding me? Like, this is why we fight. Right here, what happened, this is why we fight. And it's ridiculous to me that the left is so afraid of facts. The left thinks, oh, we have to censor you because if you actually say the facts, then it'll be, oh, well, somebody might actually agree with you. People might actually start thinking for themselves. And that is what they're really, really afraid of, is that people will start thinking for themselves. It's, I don't understand why anybody is on the left anymore, because you can clearly see what they're doing. Let's just be real about this. The left hates America. The left pushes their own agenda, their own narrative, and, oh my gosh, Trump won. So now that completely messed up their plans. So now all this stuff is going to come out. And every American citizen should be outraged by it. Guys, this is a very serious, serious deal. This is why we fight. And if you're not fighting, if you're not doing your part, whether it's tweeting or going on Facebook, even just sharing different stories like that, we all have to band together. We absolutely have to do this because it has reached a crazy, crazy level. Okay? We can't tolerate this anymore. We fight so we don't have examples like this, like Tommy Robinson is now facing over here in America. Okay? And it is so important. And that's why it's so important to not let the Second Amendment be taken away, because without the Second Amendment, there's no First Amendment. Okay, that's why people like the little twat David Hogg, who thinks that he is, some, great activist, okay? First of all, he is completely bought and paid for it, all right? He doesn't even know where he was the day of the shooting. I mean, one minute he's riding his bike, the next minute he's in class. So, which is it? The fact that big companies are bowing down to him is particularly scary. That means we can't be the silent majority anymore. That means we have to get up and do whatever little part that you feel passionate about, that you feel called to do. We're literally fighting for America right now. So it's a huge, huge deal, okay? And I know I will never eat another Publix sub because they are a very spineless company. So I just wanted to get on there, tell you guys how important it was, and just how crazy the thought police has become. I mean, even over here, we can totally get in trouble for, using the wrong pronouns. It's everyone's tolerant, everybody else, unless you're a conservative. It's a stupid double standard. It really, really is. So there's my 2 cents on that. I hope everything works out for Tommy Robinson. I really hope. My prayers are with him. I know those virtue signaling. I don't care. I think that he's a great activist. I think it was really stupid. I think that the UK has completely fallen and lost its mind. So anyway, guys, for all our latest political musings, check out flakybrunette.com. There's a little donate button at the top if you just want to click there. We'd really appreciate it to our PayPal accounts. Hope you guys have a great Friday night, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.